What's going on, love faces? It's your girl, Christelle. Happy Friday. Come on in the room, baby. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Check this, because your girl got something to be addressed and that I want to talk about that we about to talk about, okay? Check one, two. Next time that you come across somebody who's nice, who's kind, who's a child of God, I don't know why. Some people get it twisted and they see punk, they see pushover, and they see get over. Baby, let me tell you. A lot of y'all don't realize is that when God saved a lot of us, he really in turn saved a lot of y'all. Okay? And if you know, you know. See, just because people choose to put on kindness, just because people choose to put on gentleness, just because people choose to overlook and not respond to your foolishness, don't mean that a person's a punk or a pushover, because ain't nothing about Jesus no punk, ain't nothing about Jesus no pushover, and y'all got to quit confusing people's kindness for weakness, meekness for weakness, because baby, what y'all don't realize is a lot of us is still from the west side of the kingdom. See, God has turned a lot of us Sauls into Pauls, and a lot of us have been converted from a lifestyle that literally would have had us doing life behind bars, okay? So just because we choose to respond in love, just because we choose to forgive you, just because we choose not to address your foolishness, don't ever think that you're getting over. Don't ever think that you're punking somebody out. Don't ever think that you're getting by with things that you do to God's children. Because, see, a lot of us like to sit back and let God fight our battles because we know, as children of God, that we don't war against the flesh and blood, but that we war against things in the spirit. So we let God handle our light work, okay? However, don't ever get it twisted and think just because a person's laid back that they won't lean up. Like real talk, okay? So what y'all might want to do is leave well enough alone. Know when God's showing you grace. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of you all don't realize is that the only reason that you haven't been completely devoured by the enemy is because of the prayers of the ones that you hating on, because of the intercession of the ones that you continually think that you can play with. I'm telling you, baby, God don't play about what belongs to him. He said, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. So, baby, God hits way harder than me on any day. So that's why I sit back and that's why I let God handle people who try to mishandle me. So while you think that you're getting by and while you thinking that, ooh, I said this and did this and they didn't respond, baby, I'm really giving you grace. Baby, that's really the love of God that you don't even realize. And honestly, a lot of y'all wondering why y'all going through the hell that y'all going through in life. It's because of the way that you try to do God's people. God doesn't play about his children, you all. And what the last thing you want to do is to make smoke come out of my daddy's nostrils. Real talk. Just like us as parents, we don't play about our kids. You can only imagine that a perfect father who's in heaven, who sits high and looks low, you can only imagine how much he doesn't play about his. So just because we choose to put on the fruit of the spirit, just because we choose to love in spite of, because we do want to hear my good and faithful servant, job well done at the end of this thing called life. Please don't get it twisted. So, my best advice to a lot of you all is to find y'all something safe to do. Is to tell God, Lord, you know what? Thank you. Because a lot of y'all don't realize that God is real. I'm talking about really real. Because we choose to walk in love and we choose to walk in peace and we choose to walk in forgiveness, not for you, but for us. Because when we forgive, me personally, when I forgive someone, baby, I'm not forgiving you for you. You thought that was for you? No, sweetheart, I forgive you for me, for my peace, for my sanity, and because that's what my Father has called me to do. So this message is an equal opportunity message for everyone. It's rated E for everyone. This goes for family. This goes for foes. This goes for friends. This goes for coworkers. This goes for supervisors. This goes for colleagues. Like, leave well enough alone. Leave good people alone. Leave happy people alone. Leave quiet people alone. See, that's why when you see shows like Snapped and Forensic Files and First 48, see, because everybody's not playing, y'all. That's the thing, because everything's funny until it's not. So understand when God's showing you grace. Understand when a child of God is giving you grace. So when we choose to ignore your childish behaviors, when we choose to ignore your shots and jabs here and there. Please don't ever think that it's punk or pushover or that someone's scared of you. People choose to overlook foolishness because we know I'll be a fool to go back and forth with a fool. You know what I'm saying? So please find y'all something safe to do and understand when God's giving you grace through the grace and the strength of his children, okay? So I just had to clear that up, y'all. So y'all continue to put on love, continue to put on kindness, and let God continue to fight your battles. Because I know sometimes it's hard to walk in the spirit when your flesh want to drag somebody across the concrete. But however, continue to walk in this newness of life. And I'm telling you, it's never not a time that God won't prepare the table before you in the presence of your enemies. And every now and then, you'll be able to witness it, their karma. And guess what? Even when we see y'all karma, we're not even laughing at you as a ha ha is what you get. We're still praying for you because, boo boo, we really feel sorry for you. Please get to know Jesus and find you something safe to do. Okay? All right, y'all. Happy Friday. Show love.